All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of David E. Taylor Full Frontal Exposure 2.0, where your opinion is a lie. And I'm going to kind of do a quick recap from the deposition up to today. For anybody that's kind of new to the channel here, channel is under copyright because David's scared of the truth right now. They will be live tonight. I will be doing a reaction to it, but it just won't be live. I'll post it, I'll record it, and then post it tomorrow. Okay. I can still post. I just can't do any lives, right? That's what David is trying to do, is to shut me down from doing any lives, right? He doesn't want me to talk about his scam. But what he doesn't realize here is that the freedom of speech goes both ways, David, okay? You can't copyright free speech, you stupid fuck. I don't know what you guys don't get about that, okay? The fact that you're copywriting free speech, and if you file enough malicious copyright strikes against my account, they're gonna fucking take your account down, you guys. So keep filing them. I'm going to win every single one, okay? I'll win every single copyright strike against you. Every single one. You guys aren't using copyrighted material, so I'm not going to fucking get a copyright. Second of all, your scam is up, okay? Which is exactly why you're copywriting me, okay? David, Michelle. And it's not David doing it. It's one of fucking David's little fucking bitch boys in the cult, okay? It's probably James or Nate or some fucking Michelle or Jenny. Who fucking knows, okay? Whoever's copyrighting the channel, keep doing it, okay? Because you'll lose your channel eventually. David will get his channel fucking taken down. YouTube's not going to put up with your bullshit filing malicious copyright strikes, okay? They're not going to put up with it against a monetized channel, right? Because they're getting my money, right? They're not going to put up with you filing malicious copyright strikes. All right, let's start back at the deposition. So we all ended up here with the deposition, right? With David. That's where we all started. The deposition was what, 2014, 2015? We get the deposition, right? David fucking lies through the whole thing, which is why we're all here together, right? Because we all sat and watched that deposition and we're like, how the fuck does anybody get away with this, right? We all sat here and questioned it. How is he still walking free? How is he not in jail? How is he not in prison? Well, you guys, David has managed to lie and cheat and steal his way up the ladder for the last 30 fucking years because nobody's told him he's wrong, right? But we have. We're telling him he's wrong. So we start with the deposition, right? And what the deposition starts over is anybody that's new to the case, okay? Anybody that doesn't know what happened. Debbie Frazier gave up a small divorce settlement to fucking asswipe David, right? After the divorce. David was just a witness. That's it. He wasn't he was just a third party witness. He was there because he was the one that received the money from fucking Debbie, right? So he gets deposed because what happened, right? This is what happened. I'll tell you exactly how it happened. I spoke with Rick Frazier, right? Rick Frazier says, look, this is what happened. Debbie, after the divorce, Debbie gave up all the money. And Rick told me, he was like, that money was for her and the fucking kids to get a life started. And then she goes and fucking dumps it on David. All of it. He said within a year, the money was fucking gone. A small fucking fortune, everybody. Right? And David, that's not the first rodeo for David. Look at Susan. This is a mob operation, what David's doing. This is a mob-style operation, everybody. It really is. David's setting himself up for RICO. All the fraud, all the shit he's done through multiple states, this is RICO. This is setting up for a fucking federal case, right? And I think David finally knows that. I think David finally knows that. The fact that what he's doing is crossing federal lines, right? Okay, so we got the deposition. He bombs that. Michelle bombs hers, right? All the information in between from the depositions until now is proof that this place is 100% a cult, right? And Michelle and David being the fucking head henchmen, right? David the fucking mob boss, right? Michelle's the fucking second in command because all she had to do was fuck him to get her power there, right? Let's be honest. All she had to do was fuck David, right? To get the power that she has, all she had to do was get in there, spread her legs, and give it up. Bam, power, instant power. Michelle's in charge now. Fuck all these other women, right? Michelle's in charge now. And Michelle's been in charge since 2013. And I'm pretty sure people have tried to take power from her, but nobody can do it because she's such a fucking bitch. So think of that. So Michelle's been in power since what, 2013? It's 2022 now? 2023, so she's been in power for 10 years at that cult. Can you imagine how much of a bitch Michelle is? Michelle is probably one of the most evil fucking vile women on the face of the planet right now. That woman, from what I found out through all the investigating I've done, Nobody will talk to her. She, the exact words is she's a fucking bitch. Those were the exact words I got from people in this, that they don't want to deal with her because she's a fucking bitch. A lot of people don't want to fucking talk to Michelle because of it. So David's pretty much fucking molded Michelle into a pack of cookie dough, right? He can do whatever he wants. Her and Ashley, all the women for that matter, all the women in that cult are in an abusive relationship with David. If we look at Ashley, right, we're gonna move on from the depositions now. If we look at Ashley, right, Ashley Larimer, she is absolutely being abused sexually, physically, emotionally, everything. That woman is abused to the max. You could see it in her eyes, and David doesn't give a fuck. He's up there in Taylor right now, fucking just using her and abusing her, man. It's bad. It's so bad for her right now. That's why I have that sympathy for Ashley, is because she's being fucking used and abused, man, in the worst way possible. David knows she's fucking used and abused too. And it's really, really sad. It's really sad to see that David taking advantage of all these people, and the government's just sitting back, oh, there's nothing wrong here. It's okay, it's religion. They can fuck people over and abuse people, and it's all good, right? But no, if I do it, right? If I do it, I go to jail. I go to prison. I get arrested, charged. So where we're at now with David, right? So he's been in a lawsuit with Harold Lewis. He's in a lawsuit with Movie Prop Rentals. He's been served a $100,000 lien on the residential center for unpaid services, right? They finally paid up all their property taxes, okay? The amount of money that this cult has spent of other people's money in the last couple years, astronomical. This place is hemorrhaging money. David is absolutely hemorrhaging money right now. And if anybody can't see that, anybody that's thinking about joining David's cult, I'm going to kind of multitask here, I'm doing schoolwork too. Anybody that's thinking about joining David's cult, don't do it. Don't do it. You guys might think you're going to get something real good and awesome out of there, but you know what? It's not going to happen. It's a 100% destructive religious fucking Ponzi scheme cult. It's bad. It's bad. And the fact that David is trying to copyright me to shut me down because of the truth. David, you can't copyright the truth in free speech, dude. You're going to lose every fucking time. You, Michelle, whoever's copyrighting it, I know David's having you guys do it, which is fine, and you're just wasting time. You're not wasting my time, right? I know you guys aren't getting paid. At the end of the day, I'm monetized on YouTube, right? I don't give a fuck. I'll sit here and do copyright strikes with you guys all day, so keep them coming. Keep them coming. You guys have copyrighted my channel now for a total of almost 100 times. One's copyright had 60 fucking videos in it, right? And you guys keep copywriting, and you keep losing, and you keep losing, and you keep losing, and you keep losing, and you keep losing. You know why? Because your copyright strikes aren't going to stand. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. You're not going to make it. You're going to lose every time. You're going to lose every time, because freedom of speech goes both ways, dude. It really does. Freedom of speech goes both ways. You can't have you can't like play with fire, David, and not expect to get burned, right? You can't do that. You can't say, oh, well, I'm going to do this and then fucking, oh, I can't get burned. No, David, you can't run the scam and then not expect to be ousted by it, right? You can't do that. You can't. For you to come out and try to copyright me when there's no legal grounds, well, you're not doing it. You're not doing it, David. Michelle is, or somebody in your fucking cult is, somebody you're not paying, right? One of your little fucking cult peons is no doubt doing these copyrights. And what you're scared of, let's talk about the hotel here real quick. What you're scared of, okay? And anybody that's watching this, I'm telling you guys, whoever sold him that fucking hotel in Houston, a dumb fucking idea. Use your fucking heads from now on when you're dealing with these type of people. Do some background work on it, okay? Don't just fucking sell it because money looks good. I guarantee whoever sold this fucking property, you're going to be filing a lawsuit within the next year. I guarantee it. You will be filing a lawsuit. You will be sending subpoenas, asking for your money back. And we fucking told you so. This is the one time where I'm going to tell you we fucking told you so. Okay? Because we fucking told you not to do it and you did it anyways. If people would fucking listen to people who are actually out here fucking thinking with their heads, with their fucking brain, and not with fucking money like these fucking churches are, right? Like the hotel owner is, whoever the fuck that is. All you guys are thinking about is money. Money, 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 money. And a lot of it. But Eagles Flying In owner, guess what? You're going to fucking be spending more money now on this asshole because you didn't do your fucking due diligence. He's turning that hotel into a full-blown fucking cult call center. He's not going to pay it off. He's gonna abandon it and lock it up and boogie out, and you're never going to hear from him again. It'll end up in some kind of fucking legal lawsuit like the one down in Florida, like the stage company down in Florida, right? The one in Luce, that one's no doubt going to end up in a lawsuit. David owes probably about 10 to 15 million in property. David owes a lot of money. So anybody that's doing business with David E. Taylor, recommend you highly do your due diligence and do your fucking background on him. Honestly, this man is, what we're witnessing with David, we're witnessing history with one of the most destructive cult leaders in the world right now. We really are. David is probably one of the most destructive that we've seen. Compared to, you can look at them all, and David's kind of taken them all and put them into his. David's kind of made his own little fucking hyper cult out of the prophecy according to David E. Taylor, right? The Doomsday prophecy according to David E. Taylor. And this very much has turned into a Doomsday type end times cult, right? When you start preaching Doomsday prophecy and end time prophecy and shit, it's Doomsday. It's Doomsday cult. Eventually, we could see a mass suicide with this. We could see a mass suicide with this cult. I'm just going to say it now. I'm not even going to fucking hide it anymore. We could be looking at a mass suicide. Not as big as well, I don't know. Look at Heaven's Gate. That was what, 30-something people? Heaven's Gate was, I think it was like 38. Heaven's Gate death count. 39. It was 39 members. And there's probably about that with David there. There's probably more, dude. There's probably more than 39 members there. Could you imagine seeing that on the Houston News or some shit like that? Fucking religious cult in Houston fucking commits mass suicide at hotel. That'd look real good for that fucking place. So mass suicide. David is the type of person that would. He would push his members to the end. I could see David doing that. I could see David taking his members to the end. I could. If his health doesn't get him first, maybe he'll take his members to the end. And I have a suicide prevention number in my channel. Use it if you need it, okay? Don't follow this piece of shit to the end. Please don't. Please don't follow this guy to the end. That's where he's taking you guys. Ashley, I see it in your eyes. We see it in your eyes. You guys need to get the fuck out, man. Honestly, get the fuck out. There's nothing good that's going to come out of this in the end. Why do you think we're filing fraud reports against him? Why do you think we're filing fraud against him? Because we know he's committing fraud, right? Speaking of which, I'm going to show everybody how easy it is to file a fraud report. Let me go ahead and do this real quick. I already have the form saved right here. I need to make sure it's the right one. Yep, there it is. Okay. All right, so attach the form, right? I have it saved. And it goes to eoclass@irs.gov. What I put in the subject is JMMI, KOGGC, Marvels in America World Healing. Because they have another name, Marvels in America World Healing. Then I put David E. Taylor, Michelle Brannon, and I put money laundering. Then I put hello again. This is what I put to the IRS. Hello again. Here again is another fraud report regarding a money laundering organization. Please use the info provided to do your investigation. Please be advised, this cult has recently purchased a cult compound in Houston, Texas at an old hotel. Eagles Fly Inn is the name of the location the cult has transported all of its members to. Continue the scam. Please also be advised, they may have armed security guards and armed members. Okay, that's it. Okay. There again. Okay, that's it. That's how I do it. That's a simple fraud report. What, I take a few minutes? Fucking send. Gone. Done. Done. Every day. That's what I do. Every day. Took me 2 fucking minutes, right? I highly recommend everybody do the same. If you need the fraud reports, they're on my channel in the about section where it says David E. Taylor fraud report. It's completed too. All you got to do is fucking open it up and fill it out, man. You got to click on the link and request access to the Google Doc, and then I'll open it up, okay? And then save it and just keep sending it. That's all I do. I just keep resending it. There's nothing they can do about it. Just keep sending them. The IRS is getting these, you guys. The IRS is getting these, and it's working. I promise you. I promise you it's working, or else they wouldn't have revoked his exemption status, right? Why else would the IRS revoke his JMMI status? Well, he's not paying his taxes. Well, guess what? Now that's going to trigger an audit. Well, let's get him now to trigger another audit on his other names because he's got 2 different names, and so that he's jumping around it. This is very much, there's a term for it. When multiple tax filings law. Somebody said there's a term for it. There is. What David's doing is basically, it's like what the mob was doing with the IRS back in the day. They were basically just burning tax ID numbers, right? You burn one, you bankrupt it, fucking throw it under the table. You burn one, bankrupt it, throw it under the table. You burn one, bankrupt it, throw it under the table, right? Now what David's been doing, while JMMI was getting revoked, he's opened up 2 different tax ID numbers in the process, right? He knows what he's doing. They know what they're doing. And that's the thing. Once the IRS catches on the fact that they know what they're doing, the IRS isn't going to have a fucking 1 fucking second of it. They're just gonna shut him down. They'll just shut him down. They'll take all the properties. They'll take all the assets, money, everything, and they'll fucking leave David on the street. They'll make David fucking homeless. They'll make David fucking homeless. David thinks he's living fucking high and large right now. Nah, they'll make that piece of shit homeless, and they will make him homeless so fucking fast it'll make his goddamn head spin. He won't stand a fucking chance. The IRS, those are people you don't fuck with, David. You think you're better than everybody. You think you're this great prophet. You think you're this great apostle. But David, you're not. You're a false prophet. You're a liar. You've done nothing but lie and cheat and steal your way into the pulpit, dude. And this whole hotel thing, you know, the fact of the matter is the fact that you have your trucks down there with JMMI all over it that's been revoked by the IRS, and then you got this big fucking spread out there that says JMMI on it. Again, revoked. How are you promoting a revoked organization unless you're in the process of getting it reinstated, which I don't think you are, because you said, oh, well, they revoked our status, but it's okay, we have another one. But yet you got JMMI and you got your fucking staff members out there saying, oh, JMMI, everybody JMMI. Call me smug, man. I don't see how fucking The IRS is letting him get away with this, promoting a revoked exemption, taking in money off of false pretenses. It's called extortion at this point. It really is. He's fucking committing huge fraud, dude. It's huge fraud at this point. I mean, David doesn't file his taxes. He says, oh, well, I didn't file my taxes because, well, we didn't have the right people doing it, so we didn't file. Well, you still got to file your taxes, David. Just because you don't have the right people doing it doesn't mean you stop filing your taxes, you fuck. I can't stop filing my taxes just because I want to, because I don't have the right people doing it. I do my own shit. Think I want to do my fucking taxes? No, but I gotta fucking do them, David. I gotta do my taxes tomorrow. I gotta start doing shit tonight. Right? But yet, for some reason, you think because you're this fucking pastor, you're this prophet, that you can just say, oh no, I don't gotta pay my taxes. Yeah, David, the fuck out of here. All these people that are running the church right now that think they don't gotta fucking report their money, guess what? You absolutely have to fucking report every goddamn dime you earn. Every fucking dime that comes into that fucking church. You have to report, whether it's fucking travel, food, what the fuck ever. You have to report it to the government. You can't fucking just say, oh, we don't have to report it. No, fuck you guys. Fuck that. Why do I gotta report every fucking dime that I make to the IRS, but these guys don't? They're capitalizing off something we can't even fucking see. That's what I don't get. These people are out capitalizing off of a figure in the sky that we can't see, right? That's kind of what I'm curious about. How do they capitalize off something that we can't even see, but yet at the end of the day, you know what? We gotta fucking pay taxes, fucking report every fucking cent to the government. I just got a good comment. Dane Cranberry. This is a good comment, Dane, too. It is. It has to be exhausting for David E. Taylor to have to dodge the authorities. Yes. I can guarantee he's fucking dodging authorities right now, man. Although the book of Proverbs warns against relishing an enemy's misery, it doesn't trouble my sleep that David is running scared. It doesn't me either. It doesn't trouble me that David's running scared, and he absolutely is, Dane Cranberry. You're 100% right. Imagine the compounding interest that David's created with his cult and all the fuck ups all the people he's fucked over. Try to think, it's like not only is David running from the authorities, but David's also running from himself. He's running from the truth. He's running from the truth. He's running from all the lies he's told. He's running from... Look, and here it says, so I got Nate Plaster and then Mr. Bangin' Beats is who subscribed to my Catherine Crick channel. These guys are fucking funny. And all the videos, they got videos up here. Like, look, check this shit out real quick. You guys want to see the videos? Look how I know it's them. Look, these are the guys that subscribe to my channel. Look, these guys right here. So these guys subscribe to my channel. Right here, look. That's Mr. Bangin' Beats. And then I also had another one. And these guys are all part of David's cult, look. Nate Plaster. This guy's part of David's cult too. Look. So these guys all subscribe to my channels. I fucking think it's funny. I think it's funny that you guys subscribe to my channel just so you can fucking keep tabs on me. I don't subscribe to your channel. I know when you guys are going to be live. But yeah, so the cult members subscribe to the channel just to keep tabs on me. That's it. That's it. Look, and here's this little fucking cocksucker right here. You guys want to see Nate Plaster? This is one of the guys probably filing claims against my channel. Look at this little son of a bitch. He's like, yeah, I'm filing claims. I'm filing false claims against your channel. My name's Nate Plaster, and I'm one of David's little bitches. Yeah. My name's Nate Plaster. I do David's little fucking dirty bitch work for him. Face-to-face visitations. Now, over 1 million people have seen Jesus. Reading this face-to-face book, Jesus. Bullshit, Nate. Nobody's seen Jesus a fucking million times. You're fucking full of shit, dude. Has appeared in the services, appeared to people all around the world, telling them to. Nate, how's it feel to be in a fucking cult, dude? I like the fact that you subscribe to my channel. It's fucking funny. You got 1 subscriber. You know what? You know what, Nate? I'm gonna be your 2nd subscriber, dude. I'm gonna subscribe to your channel. You know what? I'm gonna subscribe to fucking yeah, let me go ahead and subscribe to Nate. Oh, and he's got Nate the Great. That's his fucking channel name, Nate the Great. And then Mr. Bangin' Beats. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to your fucking dumbass channel too. Look, and they got all these videos up about, oh, it's just false about David E. Taylor and Vicky Yohe. Everything is fake. It's all false. It's no lies. It's all lies. It's funny the way they're trying to clickbait the fucking videos. Like, they got new details of the investigation. Pastor fails miserably when interviewed by court how he spends money. They're just clickbaiting the fucking videos and shit. So I think it's funny. This is funny. It's funny the fact that a prophet of God has to come out and fucking copyright me. So much for being a great prophet, David. You can't even stand up to the fucking truth. You can't stand up to the truth of what you're doing is wrong, bro. I think it's great, David. What you're doing is you showed me your hand. You showed your hand ages ago, dude. You showed your hand ages ago that you're fucking scared. All right? You're scared, David. You're scared of us. You're scared of me. You're scared of us. You're scared of getting caught. David E. Taylor is scared. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm fucking bold. No, you're fucking scared. That's why you're hiding from everybody, dude. Why you staying in Shutaway? Why you playing shell games, right? Why you playing shell games, David? He's like, what shell games? Is that where you fucking play hide the donut? No, David, it's basically they're hiding you. The cult is hiding you. You don't want to be found. And what's really cool, too, is your video from day one got taken down. Whether you took it down, I don't know, but it got taken down, too. So I'm thinking either fucking YouTube copyrighted that video also, or you just don't want people seeing what you were doing. Because you took that video down. Well, I don't know why. But there's definitely a reason behind it. There's definitely a reason why David took that video down from the first night of this night 3 bullshit. Oh yeah, by the way, I will be doing a reaction tonight to the video. It just won't be live. I'll post it later, okay? Because again, I can still post, and I know nothing's copyrighted on the channel. I know the music and shit they're using isn't copyrighted, so they can't get me for it. So I will do a reaction tonight to the night 3, and I'll post a premiere for it following morning, okay? So I'll do the reaction tonight. And that way there's still content coming out while David's fucking doing his bullshit. Because you can't stop me. You can't stop me from free speech, David. I could still fucking post videos. David, you can't stop me, dude. You can't stop me. You think you're going to be able to stop me. He's like, oh yeah, I got him now. He can't do any videos. Yeah, bullshit. I'm going to fucking still post, David. I'm still going to do a live reaction. All right? It'll just be a premiere. But it will still be a reaction to your bullshit, David. It's going to be great, David. It's going to prove that you can't shut me up. The cease and desist behind me, you tried to shut me up there. That didn't work. Your death threats with your cousin, that didn't work. Nothing's working to shut me up, David. Just like nothing we've done to shut you up is working. You're continuing to run your scam, right? I'm going to close it up. Do a 30-minute video. You asked for a fucking fight, right? David, we brought one to you with the government, dude. We're not going to fight you physically. We're going to have the government do it, dude. We're going to have the government fucking handle your ass, dude, because this is outside of our abilities, right? If we had it our way, we'd know what we'd love to do, right? We all have our opinions on what we'd like to do. But right now, David, you are indeed fighting the government, and you're fighting something that you can't fucking fuck with that's got a lot longer arms than your little fucking T-Rex arms, okay? So keep that in mind, David. You're fighting an entity that's way stronger, way bigger, has a lot fucking longer arms, and has way more fucking power than you, the so-called fucking prophet of God. The government's coming, dude. David, the IRS, David, you're fucked.